Today is a day that we celebrate our risen Savior. I know a lot of us is out running around getting eggs that supposed to come from a bunny, chocolate eggs at that. But in all the fun that you're having, make sure you remember that this is Resurrection Sunday. This is the day that we glorify God. This is the day that we celebrate God who died for us so that we could live. He came down and gave up his life so that we could have life. Ain't got nothing to do with no egg and no bunny, no chocolate. We talk about a God that through all that he did, came down and did for us. And even though sometimes we don't treat him right, we don't glorify him, we don't honor him, but he's still there. He still keeps us and protects us. He's still on the throne. He's still, he said he'll never leave us nor forsake us. Just think about the people in your life that you have done all that you know how to do for them, to love them, to care for them, to keep them. And oftentimes, they don't even value you. They could care less about what you're doing. They think about you when they have need of you. It's a very hurtful thing. It's heartbreaking. As I testified today in service, when they pierced him in his side, the water and the blood came out separate, which that's a representation of a broken heart. After Christ's heart was broken and he was empty, that's when he said it was finished. So everything had run its course. Remember Christ today. Let's not just remember him on just today, but remember him on every day. Because if it wasn't for him, if it wasn't for a God who wakes us up in the morning, we wouldn't have the activity of our limbs to go out and do the things that we do and not reverence him in the first place. We wouldn't have the ability to lean to our own understanding because we wouldn't be here to have an understanding. We take for granted those that care for us, those that have our best interests at heart. I believe God is showing a lot of people just how he feels when we don't reverence him on his day. Or any day for that matter. Because he didn't have to wake us up. There's nothing that he does that he has to do. It's by the goodness and grace of him. Because he chose to do it. Not we ourselves. We need to acknowledge him more in our life. And things will run smoother, let's just say. Think about the people in your life that's taking you for granted. Just imagine, are they placed in your life to show you how you are treating God? Is he number one? And if he is, maybe he's teaching you a lesson. Maybe he's showing you. Maybe he's equipping you for something that's coming down the road so that you have some experience with it. pouring into people that don't care nothing about you, don't even care to pour back into you, but you can't give God praise and reverence. Like I said, remember Christ today. Remember what he did. Stay blessed.